What's going on? You're tuned into the All Points Podcast. We are the freshest crew. I go by the name of A2.
This is Kyle.
I knew you were going to do it. All right, we're going to do it down the line. After me is Suck Time, Sammy. Say what's up.
Our line is different.
Yeah, next up is going to be Fat Ninja number 1. And after that's going to be the boy Three Fingers.
Okay.
And then lastly, we got Midwest.
Midwest.
Are we going to redo the intro?
Nah, we do it raw. How you gentlemen doing?
Now on Netflix.
Well, okay, so we're on Discord again, guys. It's if you want to know why that intro is so terrible.
That was great. Come on, man.
We can't see each other.
It's mansplaining virtual. I can see.
The roads were terrible. We didn't want to risk our well-beings getting out just to do a show for you people. So we decided to stay at home and record on Discord.
That's right.
This is Discord Daddies 2.
Oh,
wait,
Lord.
oh God.
That's right.
Why did Alex
They
turn on
look
his
like
camera?
Childish Gambino from the This Is America video.
Hell yeah, brother.
This is Discord Daddies 2, Snowmageddon.
And taco meat.
Don't be mad.
I'm a real American.
I didn't even mean to turn that on, but like, fuck it, whatever.
Might get booed playing that song.
Yo, talk amongst yourselves.
You know,
I heard he got booed.
wait, who got booed?
Hulk Hogan.
Good,
He was on
fuck
some
him.
sort of show. They played his intro music. He walked on. They booed this man.
All right, we're just
Good.
going right into it. All right. So how you guys doing? Before we get to the news.
Well, we're doing our check. We're all good. I'm good. You good?
I'm doing well over here.
Oh, we got Obama in here.
Yeah.
Oh, listen. You gotta just elongate your there.
Michelle has advised me not to do that. I gotta go find one of my daughters real quick.
Oh yeah. Anyways, though.
No more.
He said they
Say
ain't
what?
house no more.
No more.
No more.
No more.
Yeah. That's it.
No more.
How y'all doing, man? Y'all been getting out today?
Oh yeah.
Hell no. Actually, yes. I went to the grocery store.
Shit, I had to go to work.
Yeah, I've been getting out the whole week. You know, stop me, you know.
Oh, you Jeep owners, huh? You're 4x4s.
Making moves Midwest over there.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
How else you gonna make that money?
Exactly.
Mitten to the money Midwest.
See, if you like me and your job say, you know what? Fuck this snow. Be off work for the past 2 days. And you ain't gotta go nowhere, fam.
See, I'm mad at that. This is why I always post that every year, man. I'm getting tired of this fucking snow. Cause
Man. Next year we gonna get some more.
It wasn't just you.
Wait, what do you mean?
Everyone posted it this year.
Nah, they didn't.
I did.
Who else?
You, Tim, Sam. Just kept going.
Yeah,
on Snap.
boy. Yeah,
It spread like a wildfire.
Yeah, that's gonna
Got
be
to.
that's gonna be the voice of rebellion against this snow demon.
I know we need to sacrifice some virgins and get over it already. That's what they do when the weather's bad, right? Sam, I'm sorry, bro, but you got to go.
Not gonna lie, I'm disappointed in the city of Wichita because the roads are still terrible. I don't know why they haven't got out there and
You
cleaned
talking about
this
like the
stuff
main
up.
roads or the back roads?
I want to say a lot of them. Rock Road was still terrible. That's one of the I consider that a main road. I haven't been on the highway. I don't know what Kellogg's going to look like tomorrow.
People need to stay off the highway. That's literally where majority of the wrecks are happening. Like,
Hey, man, I gotta get
I've been
to
on the highway and it's been
It's-
smooth.
Yeah, it's mostly smooth until you try to get off.
Yeah, on the ramps.
Yeah, because it was like I was going down 235. I was about to get off at Zoo Boulevard, and I'm just thinking because there's like this little hump you go over before you go downwards and to the exit.
Yeah.
And then
You
I'm going
start-
to the exit. It's just caked with like snow and ice. I'm like, you motherfuckers is about to kill people because it's like a turn too. I'm like,
Yep.
it's somebody about to like crash through there.
So
Damn.
if you're listening to this and you guys had snow, let us know in the comments how you feel about it, and if your city is efficient enough and gets it all cleaned up. I know those people in Colorado, they get it cleared up pretty quickly.
Yeah, because they have a whole budget for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
We're too
who's
busy
real
worried about
efficient about it?
unhoused.
Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They gotta worry about other natural disasters.
Right. They got like Oprah.
Oh wow.
You know, it's kind of funny. We didn't have this under the last mayor. We didn't have these problems. Ever since we went to
traffic
Wichita.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna talk down on my mayor, but
Man, fuck her.
she's doing what she gotta do for the unhoused. She's doing what she gotta do for the unhoused, and that's cool. You know, we don't have to see them on the street no more.
No, because they were declining shelter.
Yeah, that's
Their problem. If you're declining shelter, that's your problem. Well, you said that people were declining people.
Yeah, well, yeah, the people, the
Shelter was declining people.
the unhoused people were declining to go there.
Oh, that's their problem. We're trying to help you.
Well,
Maybe they had their reason.
Nah,
Unhoused sounds so PC.
Because they make more money standing on the side begging for money than they would standing in the shelter.
I don't know.
I gotta
All
quit
right.
this podcast, man.
It's untaxed.
You haven't already?
Be fucking over for me.
I'm just
Listen,
saying.
unhoused sounds super PC to me. Like, all I'm gonna say is this: if you make a tweet about them, how they gonna check it?
It's facts. I ain't even mad.
They got them government phones.
Man,
They got that Mint Mobile, $15 a month.
Nah, they be
We're not
intense to just
sponsored.
be handing out phones, man.
We're not sponsored by Mint Mobile, but Deadpool, if you're listening, we'll take a sponsorship.
Mr. Deadpool, please give us money.
I feel like Deadpool would ruin this podcast.
On purpose,
Worse than
though.
what it already is.
Nah, we still going strong. 8 seasons deep. Woo woo.
Damn right.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. So I try to be like courteous on the road, right? I try to be just the just nicest person on the road, right? I don't get road rage often.
Are you talking about that video you said?
Bull crap.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
I know exactly where that's at. But hey, you had a point.
That like it didn't make no sense. So here I am, right? Here I am. It's like after a long day slaving over a hot computer, right? I was
Your computer shouldn't be hot, bro.
It's overheating.
So here I am, just down ridge, you know. I go past Maple, or I'm getting to Maple, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's at a red light. So we just chilling there, we just chatting. I dropped one of the homies off at work, right? Or at home, right?
And for the non-Wichita listeners, what side of town is this?
That's on the west side.
West side of Wichita.
Right. So I'm going through the intersection, right? And you know, you would just imagine that somebody's just gonna take off if they're the first in there. No. This motherfucker decides, you know, there's somebody who's like panhandling. Let me stop in the middle of the fucking intersection to give this person money while people are trying to get through it. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, it sounds right to me.
Oh yeah?
That sounds exactly right to me.
That's a move you
Did the
do?
person get the money?
They really gave him money. Leaned out the window.
That's like in the middle of the light is green, so
Yeah.
had the light changed, he would have been stuck in the middle of the intersection.
That's why they don't go to the homeless shelters, y'all.
What, 'cause they making that money?
Because they're making money out in the
I don't think
streets.
nobody's gonna be handing out money while there's like in the middle of a winter storm.
Right.
See, I've been
They can get them something
at my house.
They'll follow you home.
Well, no, it's not even just that. It's I've heard too many times about cops apparently impersonating the unhoused over here and then pulling people over afterwards for panhandling and giving them money. And I'm like, I'm not about to play that game because it's
all undercover.
Who's the panhandler? In that scenario, who's the panhandler? Is the
receiving money?
Is the act of panhandling giving people money
No.
or asking for money?
Asking, but it's also illegal to give it, apparently.
Why is it illegal to give out money?
Man, little old ladies get arrested all the time for feeding the homeless, man.
Yeah, that shit don't make no sense.
Really?
It
Yeah,
encourages it encourages the vagabond lifestyle.
Oh,
Like
so-
you're part of the problem.
So what you're
It's
saying
like,
is we need
Don't
some
feed the
signs.
wildlife.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like those signs they have at the parks that said "Don't feed the ducks." We need that for the panhandlers, huh?
Yeah, your
No!
employers already have those signs out.
Don't give them
Kyle.
money. It encourages them.
They already have those out. They're like, panhandling is a crime.
Being
Okay.
homeless is a
No.
crime.
I
Being
mean,
is it
homeless
right?
is a crime.
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, the Supreme Court ruled that it's a crime to be
Dang.
homeless.
So
Get a house.
okay. So what if? Hear me out. What if they have a sign that says compliments $1, and now they're offering a service
That's
for
an
money?
entrepreneur now.
Exactly.
You got to put in there. You got to be like, but I also accept tips. So if they give you more,
Mm.
then it don't look like it.
But
think we
then the
just
cops are
cracked
gonna
the
pull
housing
them
problem.
over.
You're
The
a
cops are
small
gonna pull
business
them
now.
over. It'd be like, let me see your business license.
And then that's when you whip that bit.
Yep.
Sorry, I almost choked on a
Oh my
fry.
God.
That's when you whip that license out.
That's when you whip that bit.
We crack code, boys.
Nah, I for real almost choked on a fry. Y'all lucky I'm alive.
Damn.
Kyle doesn't think they should. What's your take on this, Kyle? Your position?
What, the panhandlers?
He thinks we
You
should
don't-
use
you
them
don't-
for fuel.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't
right.
like it? Because I remember, you were saying that they should get trash cans and go pick up trash.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think they should be city employees.
See, I actually noticed recently with the unhoused over by our old studio location, I happened to look at the highway one day, and right as the ground starts to kind of lift up where the highway is, you will notice there's like a whole city of tents.
Tent city.
underneath.
Yeah, I saw
Yes.
that.
And I've never noticed that there before, and I'm like, oh, they are starting to migrate away from downtown quite a ways now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. When you have proximity to something like the Lord's Diner downtown, that's
Right.
yeah. I mean, obviously it's ideal. Just give them some fucking homes to live in, but if they don't
Right,
want to do
right.
that,
I just heard somebody got stabbed at the Lord's Diner.
oh yeah, actually I did see that too. Damn.
I don't know, it's wild out here.
It'd be like that.
It
Yeah.
is.
Nah,
Well-
man, but ain't no reason for them to not have homes. But I'm gonna get off that soapbox.
We don't have enough homes. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
we absolutely fucking do.
No, actually, one of my coworkers went to a homeless conference recently there, and they were just talking about the homeless problem in America and the epidemic. And it's truthfully, it's that we've officially reached a point of where it's like we don't have enough houses for everyone in the U.S. And I mean, of course, that means they're going to build more condos and everything instead of actual affordable housing. So their idea is like, let me just build more $1,500 apartments and that'll solve it. And it's like, I mean, that doesn't when you got people who still don't have a lot of money.
Look at what happened downtown recently.
Right,
With
with the
the-
nut house.
The nifty nut house buying an affordable housing unit and giving everybody 30 days
Yeah.
to move their whole life out. And then they just demolished it to make a parking lot.
And it was crazy too, because you saw people who were like hella defending that shit. It's like, well, as a business, they have the discretion to go. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
But Sarah needs her roasted nuts.
For 2 months of the year.
yeah.
And then
Hey.
all the people that took pictures of that parking lot during those 2 months of the year, like, man, I'm sure an apartment complex could not have fit over here at all with all this busy parking.
Nope, not even a little bit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but you know, that's what happens when you're under Wichita.
Right. I love it. I love it. Speaking of Wichita, I know I dropped this in the chat yesterday, but I figured we could talk about it actually on the show.
No.
What is a food place here in Wichita that you feel is extremely overhyped and not worth it?
In Wichita or just in general?
Wichita.
You know what? I'm gonna say this because it's twice that I've been, because I went years and years and years ago. It was good then, but now it's just ass. You been to Stroud's?
I've heard of it. I know where it is. Never
I
been.
went.
I mean,
one
they
time.
always catered it at work, but it was
Yeah.
decent. I ain't never had to pay for it.
I went down there maybe, what was it, like 4 or 5 months ago? Yeah, it's about 5 months ago, right? And I'm
Mhm.
like, because with the girl being here, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna show you some home style cooking that we got here, right? That shit was the driest fucking chicken I've had in my life.
That was your problem. You're the Strouds.
And I've heard people talk about Strouds and say they're like, "Oh my god, it's award-winning fried chicken."
Yeah,
It's probably from WPs who they never had, real good chicken.
Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, I don't know if this place is just local or not, but Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, I really don't care for it. It's bottom tier barbecue for me.
But don't be late. They close at 8.
I don't give a shit when they close, Kyle. I'm not going. Like, I'm not spending my own money on Hog Wild anymore because I can barbecue better than them.
Wait.
I'm just not doing it.
Where would you go though? Where's your recommendation?
My house.
BNC has been, I haven't been there many times, but theirs is pretty good. But the place I've really wanted to go that I've heard is like delicious is Station 8. Everyone keeps talking about Station 8. And so I want to give them a shot. But places that I've been to, I don't even think it's open anymore. It used to be called, I think it was Pig In, Pig Out over on like 13th.
Yeah, they're still open.
They're still open?
Oh, wait. No, I'm thinking of Biting Barbecue. Never mind.
No. Yeah, I used to go that when I was younger.
I got one that it ain't just soul food. Like, it ain't just barbecue, but soul food too, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You ever heard of Craig's to go?
The fuck is that?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
It sounds like that's in somebody's house.
That's all you got to go through someone's house. They got bars on the window.
Nah, baby. Craig's to go. That's the joint right there. Because if you're official Craig, then you get in for free. So
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This has to do with Craiglers. I just cut onto that.
Wow.
God damn it.
As long as it's your mama's mac and cheese, that's that's award winning right there.
That's true. That's true. That's why we don't invite nobody.
That's what you got to do sometimes.
What else? What else is asked here but gets hyped?
In the city or outside the city?
Nah,
like
in
what
the
we
city.
have here
In the city.
in the city. Let me see.
I'm not going to say
I would have to
Go ahead.
say Spangles because, like, then, like in the younger days, it was worth the hype. But as I got older, I don't even eat there.
They keep changing the recipe.
Everybody keeps talking about it, but I don't know.
They changed their beef, and it ain't been the same since.
I'm still gonna say they have the best fries.
I love their fries.
They got the best of them.
So crispy.
It is one of those places that a Wichita would recommend to someone who's visiting our city.
Not this guy.
I mean, I would
him there.
But
I'd rather send your ass to Freddy's.
Man, if you're gonna get burgers, you need to go to Sport Burger. That's it. That's like that, and then West Street Burgers. Other than that,
Yeah.
And Southeast Carryout.
oh yeah, that too. Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I never thought they even still open half the time.
man, they have that shit packed.
I used to would send people to Fish and More, but Fish and More is just, it is the epitome of black business. And by that, I mean, you can call that order in and say, yeah, I'll be there to get it in about an hour. You gonna get there and it'll never be done. They ain't dropping nothing in the fryer until you get there.
that's the only negative I have about them. They are the most consistent black-owned restaurant that we've had here, and I applaud them for the food is good. They're consistent with the hours. You ain't never called them up and they was like, "Oh, we out of that." They actually have what they advertise. But yes, when you call them, even if you make a call-in order, they gonna tell you 15 minutes. You gonna get there. They gonna be just now making your food, which is a good thing, but also it's just like, why did I call in then at that point?
Why do you
they
even
got
take them?
Maybe they got
Exactly.
played so many times. Maybe like people call in and they'll make the food and then they never come in and pick it up. So they just like.
I can see that. I can see them not wanting waste. Yeah, I can see that.
Good too, but just say you don't do call-in orders and stop taking my order.
Exactly.
Not doing it.
I'm gonna have to wait either way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this ain't a local joint. We don't even have one in Wichita, but I'm gonna say In-N-Out is overrated.
It is.
And I think everybody in California gonna hate me for that. But In and Out, and I'm gonna go ahead since we do have a Fat Burger. I'm gonna say Fat Burger's not good either.
Fat Burger has those California prices for their food in a
Exactly,
non-California
it's not
setting.
worth it. Fat Burger
costs
and
too
In and
much.
Out.
I think
In-N-Out.
Whataburger is booty butt.
I'll stab you.
Booty butt cheeks.
I will stab you on sight. It will be a hate crime next time I see you,
yeah.
Sam.
Here's the thing about Whataburger, Sam, because I kind of agree. It's not the best burger, but like if it's like 2 a.m, 1 o'clock, it's better than McDonald's.
Every
It's 2
time.
a.m, 1 o'clock. I'm going to Jack in the Box.
I mean,
Fair.
you got a point there.
I think they're
But-
both good for what they are as far as the late night burger because
Exactly.
ain't it no more.
Exactly.
Yeah, but John Cena did a commercial. That's got to get the people back.
Get them nice and moist. What was the first place you said, Kyle?
I say In and Out. I don't like In and Out burger.
In-N-Out is a place that if you want a regular, simple burger, it is not a bad place to go.
Yeah.
If you want anything besides the standard at all, it is not worth the money. And those fries taste like fucking cardboard shreds. They are disgusting. I hate
I
them.
just don't like the whole mystery menu. Like, no, just advertise what you advertise.
Right.
Since we're officially outside of Wichita, Canes.
Oh God, yeah, that's the other one.
We're getting one. We're getting one.
That shit is
Yeah.
boof.
Dude, the cane sauce is so good. It tastes like everyone else's house chicken sauce. Everyone
Right.
has the same sauce.
The
Yes.
best part about Canes is their toast.
Yep. And there's lemonade. The lemonade's bussin'.
And it's just because the toast is just like 80% butter and 20% 20% bread.
I be
I
hating when I
ain't
see them
fuck
people
down.
eating the canes and they have like the
Hey,
the
since
cup
both of y'all
of
saying that,
sauce.
when I'm on the west side at Raising Cane's, I bet not see y'all in the drive-thru. I bet not
You
see y'all
won't,
in
nigga.
cars.
You
Bet not
won't.
see y'all
You
on
won't.
the vicinity order property.
I'm not talking down on
Yours.
Raising Cane's. I may or may not have a sponsorship with the 3 Finger Meal, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, because I know your ass gonna be over there.
Yeah,
you
bro.
already know.
Yeah. Come to the west side. Now he would have come.
Kyle bite his tongue when it comes to talking crazy about chicken.
That's
Hey,
right.
talk
I'm
crazy
just
on
gonna
Raising
crash
Cane's.
out over chicken. He ain't about to do that. Alienate himself.
Listen, I mean, there's these restaurants coming here. Like, what was it? Culver's? Has anybody ever even gone? Yeah.
I've been
Yeah,
there.
that's here.
I like Culver's. It's like a Brahms.
Okay, whatever. Who cares?
I still ain't went there yet. We're getting a golden chick. Did y'all see that? Did y'all know about that?
No,
What?
No,
It's on my side of town.
no.
It's right up the street from my house.
That's where it needs to go. Sorry, Golden Chick. When I see them, first of all I think is that someone's old ass grandma, Auntie Gladys, is chicken, like white people chicken. This is the most
It is.
unseasoned chicken. And it looked like it's advertised for Caucasian people, and I won't.
Oh,
stand
it definitely is. They don't even call it chicken. It's golden chick.
there.
Yeah, legally, we can't call it chicken.
They sell
I
baked
refuse.
baked chicken and regular chicken.
The chicken replacement theory.
Where are they even putting that at over there?
It's right next to this laundromat, Pizza
Oh, God.
Hut, McDonald's.
Next to the
They
laundry.
put a laundry
It's on
mat?
Web. It's right next to it. It's Web and Rock
Your
or
chicken
Web and
always
Harry.
sucks.
Oh my God, that chicken they gonna have bugs. They gonna be washing
No,
it
it
with
won't.
Dawn dish soap in there. Yes,
Don't
it will.
disrespect Golden
No,
Chick.
laundromats are so prone to getting insect infested. What do you mean?
Don't disrespect Golden Chick.
Yeah,
I will.
right.
Nothing but disrespect.
Huh.
This is wrong.
So I wanna applaud America.
For what?
We had a peaceful transition of
No,
the
no,
my
electoral.
no.
It wouldn't be if it was
We
the other
did
way
it.
around.
Good job, America.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it was
give
so
you
quiet, nobody talked about it.
exactly. No one talked
Yeah.
about it. No one knew about it. It just silently went on. Y'all just went. Everyone was all mad, like, oh no, not another Trump. But nobody decided to do what they did 4 years ago. Y'all bunch of no.
You better specify who they are too.
All the liberals who got all angry.
Them.
But it was a peaceful transition. They counted the votes. They was upset. You know, they had extra security
Transition
around the
hasn't even
Capitol.
happened yet.
No, they certified. Sorry, they certified the votes and made it official. So we'll see what it looked like on January 20th when that man steps up there and puts his hand, hopefully the right hand on the Bible this time, and says his oath.
No
Gets
idea.
sworn in.
Sure would
No
be.
idea the glee I would be filled with if it was just a bunch of fucking liberals storming the Capitol. Yeah, that'd be so
if
fucking funny.
liberals stormed
Yeah.
the Capitol, it would be hilarious. Like, I feel like we get a lot of people who could not even climb the fence.
A lot of unfit people on both sides. A lot of shape individuals.
Oh,
They'd never make it in the door because a man would hold the door open for a woman and they'd be like, "Are you holding that door open for me? I'm not going in there because you're holding it open." And that'd be the end of it.
Tim, can
What?
you use your Trump voice and try to justify the explosion? Like talk about how great the Trump towers are and how that Tesla truck couldn't take out the great
He was-
architecture of the Trump Tower.
You'll notice a lot of people, they don't want.
Oh, sorry. Did you say Sam or Tim?
Oh, Sam, I said
Oh,
Sam.
shit, he said Sam. I thought he said
A
Tim. My
lot
bad.
of people, they don't want me to build this wall, okay? But they look at my walls at my Trump Tower, beautiful building. I walked over, I said, wow, it's a beautiful building. And the cyber truck, it exploded. It did. And
It must have been one of the bad ones. Elon makes a good truck.
I still have a building. And Mr. Musk, he doesn't have a truck. It's gone.
Definitely gotta have the Elon blazing in there.
how do y'all feel about the Gulf of America?
Yeah, the Gulf of America. I forgot about that.
Oh my god.
We got a new golf now. We got a new golf.
Yeah, Trump said when he gets into office, he's going to rename
Oh, that is hilarious.
Gulf of Mexico.
and he wants to retake the Panama Canal.
Oh
God,
my
I hate
god.
this person.
Why?
Can he
Why does he-
change? Wait, can he change New Mexico to New
Oh,
America?
God. He's coming back to Twitter, y'all, because his bosom buddy owns it. Oh,
No, he's still on Truth Social, whatever.
Truth essential.
Truth is
Sorry,
going to become
Truth
part of
Central.
X.
It's gonna be the biggest merger since.
You guys remember when that gorilla got shot?
Yep.
Harambe?
Yeah, we've been on the worst timeline ever since.
Mike Brown.
Is it?
Oh, who said that? Who said that, Jim?
Yes.
You know what? You know
Terrible.
Tim's going in timeout.
Right.
Nah, man. Like you said, we're on the worst timeline since.
Yeah,
Man. It's our next
I hate to be that
event, man.
kid. Hate to be that kid that was so years ago I fell into a gorilla and trap.
You don't talk about that.
Yeah, he don't. He's on witness protection.
Oh
He just
my
wakes
God.
up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night and his girlfriend's like, "What's wrong, Jimmy?" I assume that's his name. Every time I close my eyes, I see darkness and fur, and it terrifies me. I got a gorilla killed.
You know what? I'm gonna induce a coma for the next 4 years. You guys
There
have
you go.
man, good luck.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that, Alex. You know why?
Why?
Because you're gonna miss the 4090 GPUs that just got released by another $1 trillion company, Nvidia. 5090. Sorry, what did I say?
4090.
Oh, sorry. The
Look at
4090s
this
are gonna go on
nerd.
sale.
Look at this motherfucking nerd. He doesn't even know GPUs.
Sorry, it ruined my whole bit.
I didn't ruin your bit. You.
No, I ruined my bit.
Okay.
I ruined my bit.
Like, what did I do? No, Alex, you can't, man.
Why not?
You can't put yourself in a coma.
Why not?
You're gonna miss our sponsor.
And who's
W.
that? What? What?
W
What
Energy.
would that matter?
Well, because if you don't use our sponsor, W Energy, going to w.gg using the promo code all points, I think that's right, right? All points.
Yes. Keep
Then
going.
you won't be
You're
able to save on energy for your body. It's for your body. It's for your mind. It's like steroids for your brain.
But I don't want to be super high energy while going into a coma. What if I do it after?
Nah,
No,
come
no.
on, man. You can this will save you from the coma. They even have a limited time release. They got Grandpa's Denture Water and they got Palm Blom energy drink. Both limited time releases. You can get them now.
No, you can't.
You can. They got Doja Cat's dill pickle.
You're reading the old email.
No,
But-
it's on their site right now.
Oh, you're on the site?
On
Oh,
their website.
oh.
Dang.
I stand corrected. I'm
Got
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. what?
But I just got an email. And if you put in the notes to sign my product, the owners of Dubby will hand sign your own product. I read that. That's a true statement. Put in the notes
Me.
when you check out. Right, sign me, and they will sign it because they're celebrating, I think, 4 years of being in business.
Oh, congratulations, Dubby. You're
Yeah,
four.
exactly.
Right?
Can we get a round of applause for Dubby?
Everyone give us Dubby for Dubby.
Yes. If you type in, I pulled up the email. If you write in the other notes, sign my tub, we will put those orders aside for personal treatment for our founder, and they will sign your tub of Dubby.
Imagine
So-
like
Mhm.
Dubba-dubby.
I was saying, imagine like running a company and then at the end of the day you gotta like, I gotta sign these fucking bins and shit.
Dude, you know what we did with our shirts, right? You remember what we did with our shirts?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we all, boofed it. We all put our personal flavors in there.
I
In
don't
our
think you know what
shirts.
boofing means, friend.
Well, I didn't want to say what we really did, but
Like I said,
So that person that got our shirt during DreamCon, that's a one of a kind thing. We got some. I put a strand of my hair in there.
Got our
I'm not going to say
DNA.
from the. I'm not going to tell you which part of my hair.
Just
True,
take
you
a
commit murder in that shirt, they won't know who did it.
Exactly. That's what we do with our products. If you order something from All Points, you get something personal from it. I might spit in it.
Wow.
they might be
You
into
little
it.
freak.
Yeah, he gonna give it that hot tool, spit on that thing, bro.
Damn right.
Yeah.
But man, can we nerd out for a bit since Jonathan's not here?
of course we can.
for
Fuck
it.
that guy.
All right, Jonathan, you can stop listening. We're gonna nerd out for a bit because I at least want to nerd out, and anybody else who's not interested in this topic, but it's CES week,
Just dipped.
Sam just drops out. It's CES week, and like I said, they just announced the 5090s, graphics cards. Apparently the lowest tier 50 series graphics card is supposed to be equivalent to the highest tier 40 series, which I don't believe.
They don't lie to
But
lie to
hey,
you.
we'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it,
Right.
and hopefully they're easy to find this year. But one piece of tech I thought was interesting, and I thought of Tim when I saw this piece of tech, and I thought about myself.
That's weird.
It's a small company,
It's
so
nice that you
don't
put others first, man.
right. Don't expect this to see this anytime soon. But there is a spoon. It's a spoon, right? Like an actual spoon you use to eat. And instead of adding salt to your food, this spoon is supposed to basically trick your brain and zap your tongue, your taste buds, as if there is salt in your food. So basically,
They made a spoon out of a salt lick.
I don't
Well,
think I've
basic-
ever been so offended from a weight loss product before by him saying he thought of me when he saw it.
I thought about you. I thought about all the people who can't, take salt, add extra salt to their food like me with high blood pressure. I thought about the black community when I thought about this spoon. You hear me?
I feel
And it's like it tricks your brain as if your food has extra salt to it without adding the extra salt. And I was like, think about the future of this tech, because obviously it's a startup. It's not nothing. It's probably not going to work right off the bat. But think about the health implications this might have in the future if this catches on.
I have to wonder how it tricks you though. Like, What's the deal about it?
I think it like zaps your brain because you know your tongue is divided into certain quadrants of taste buds. I think it just tickles your salt quadrant.
Savory kind of feeling.
So your brain thinks you added salt when really not.
Okay.
Well, I thought that was interesting. Think about like if this evolves into like cups and like you can just drink like flavored water without, adding flavor to it.
And it ain't flavored water. It's just water.
Whatever.
Man.
You guys are the second persons I told that wasn't interested. And I thought this was fascinating.
No, that is good for weight loss. That is good for weight loss if you struggle with putting on too much salt. Because you're right, the black community, especially, we overdo it with the salt at times. Like I go to family gatherings sometimes, and I'd be like, I can't eat this because it's just especially if it's an old black person cooking. It's like there's just too much salt here.
And just health in general. But what if companies took got a hold of it, and like Lowry's seasoned salt, they got their own little special fork and spoon that like tastes like their seasoning. So now like unseasoned chicken is a thing of the past now. White people stand a chance now with this technology.
Heartbeat.
Think about it, guys.
So they have to eat everything with the spoon then now.
Right.
I mean, it'd be your personal spoon. You just walk around with that, personal.
What if I want me some finger licking?
That's big back energy.
That made it for real.
Utensils.
They just showing up like, hey, that cinnamon toast crunch look kind of good. Let me get a nibble.
Next, they gonna have plates that have different flavors on there too. So I mean, like, why not?
Why not? Why not?
Just.
I thought it was interesting.
That sounds like the same people who invented that stuff that like women can put on a penis to make the sperm taste different.
Wait, what? What is this technology?
Brother, you ain't never heard of that stuff?
Sam, you know about this technology?
Yes, I know about this technology. It's at Patricia's. Go buy it.
I said sale.
Oh, Sam.
You messed up my whole bit.
Man. I just eat pineapple.
There you go. That's the way to do it. So I've heard.
True.
I take a supplement called bromelain. Works the same.
How many times you got to take it?
Like once a day.
Damn.
I bet.
But it's cheaper to just eat pineapple.
I don't
That's
like
fair.
pineapple.
I don't really either.
Get you some
That's
bromelain.
It's too damn bad.
Slam dunk them bitches.
Bird bath them.
See, this is an actual bit of technology that's interesting, Kyle. He over here like, wait a minute. My whole life.
They
I
even
didn't
have a
know about
slogan
this.
on the bottle. It's slam dunk for better spunk. And then you just
Oh, ain't you trying to give your girl a penis colada?
You know what? I'm not going to talk about my sex life with you degenerates.
Whoa.
We talked about it about ours with yours.
We're all
Right.
God-fearing Americans here.
All right. Come on, Kyle. Talk about how you beat it up.
Make it sound like she's crying.
Drum line.
So this bromelain,
Right.
used to treat common colds because that's what I need it for.
That's right.
Well, I will say this. I am starting a support group for people who struggle to have orgasms.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can't come, let me know.
Who's you, King David?
I hate you.
Stupid.
I hate you.
That's my joke of the day, guys. I'm out of here.
This motherfucker over here.
What motherfucker over where?
Kyle.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker's not real.
Man.
Hey, Kyle.
Yes.
You want to do something early?
What?
So you had some questions last week, right?
I did.
What is that noise in the background?
I got them all answered. Why?
Oh, okay. I thought there was still some left over. Damn.
I can go search the Reddit.
Nah, we ain't searching Reddit on the fly. What we look like?
I'm already on Reddit. What you mean?
I believe that.
You dirty dog, you.
I
Bigger
live
than you
in
thought,
Reddit,
right?
brother. That's right. Bigger than the head.
Can't get away from it actually.
No, you really can't.
Nah, it's like the first one that comes up. Every time I put it in Reddit, it's like bigger than you thought.
First time right off the bat.
Change your
Every
algorithm,
time.
boy.
I didn't even do nothing. I don't even go there that often. Only like maybe like once a week.
You change your algorithm.
I'm gonna just let it do its thing.
See, I've been on the internet for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Remember, like, maybe, I want to say 20 years ago, there was that video, that bald guy just sticking his whole head,
Yeah.
his whole
I
ball. Yeah,
remember that.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's never left. That's
funny
never
from
left
young-
my soul.
Did I ever tell you the story about
What
that?
happened?
So there's this porn of like,
Go
you know,
for it.
some bald dude, right? You
Yeah.
know, women got her legs spread, and he is
Marcus.
just he's what? Oh God. Anyways, and he's going home basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's trying to push his way back in. He's trying to go back
Mhm.
to the womb. So
Wow.
yeah, right.
I never
He's
knew such a
going
video
home. It's
existed.
crazy.
Hmm. So, so me and
Yes.
Jonathan saw that on the internet. You know, and I think it's like it had to be like I think late middle school, or if he was in high school, I was in middle school, right? So shouldn't be
What
watching
type
that
of
shit.
what type
Yeah.
of childhood you gotta have to like grow up to like want to pull that off? And what type of woman are you to allow some man to do that?
I mean, there's some weird ass women out there.
I'm gonna find them.
But so we saw this video, right? And I don't know if we were like looking at it again, but apparently like the parents were home, right?
Mm.
So then our mother comes upstairs and he was on the computer. I was like co-piloting, just watching it, right? And then I, you know, hear like them coming up the stairs, and you know how it is. I'm like on the internet, you can't just like hit a button and go to the wrestling channel. You can't do it. Right? so we had to delay her advance. So I went over there. I was like, "Hey, mama, what are you?" Just trying to like distract her. She knew we were up to some shit. We knew. She knew because it's that obvious kind of like, "Oh, you're trying to keep me from coming over there." But by then, it's gone.
Yeah.
But that shit was just fucking weird.
Yeah.
Did it turn something on inside of you that you didn't know you had?
No, I have no desire to go home.
Mm.
Why do you think Jonathan's head was so shiny for so long?
Oh my god.
There's a new meaning to give me some head, if I'm all right, fellas.
Hey, I thought you already had your joke of the day.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That was my pun of the week.
All I know is when I was younger, I was on the internet, and let's just say after watching a certain video, I could never have one of those giant Crayola banks in my house ever again.
Oh, right.
Man, what the hell?
Bro, I can't look at them the same anymore.
Yeah.
Something's wrong, man.
I'm glad I never made it to that place y'all made it to.
We all know you was a good boy, Gene. We all
That's
know.
right.
Nah, I was outside in the field.
Said
Hey,
your
we-
prayers and ate your vitamins.
Listen, we was out there on our bikes and shit too, but we was also on styleproject.com. So
I was jumping backyard fences, sneaking into people's houses.
yeah, into people's houses.
Yeah, well,
Right, I'm just
yeah,
looking
you
from
know,
afar through the camera, brother.
Nah,
What are you, Easy E?
See,
Easy Gene.
see, we were doing that shit too. No, I mean, like, I remember we were on some.
Gene from around the way.
What the fuck?
Gene.
Oh shit.
Did y'all see that recently around the holidays there was a couple going around pretending to be homeless here in Wichita and then just straight up trying to break into people's houses? Like they actually ended up killing a woman, and I don't know if the police have caught
Jesus.
them yet, but like they ended up going in this woman's garage and they shot her, robbed her, and then I guess they just never ended up finding them there, but they're just pretending to be homeless people saying they needed help and a place to stay.
hell no.
And that's why
I
we gotta
wouldn't
watch
even-
out for the
wouldn't
unhoused,
even-
man.
I wouldn't even
Oh,
answer
Jesus.
though.
I mean, like,
just seeing shots through it. No, boy.
mhm. Nah, man. I mean, like, you want to give some compassion and be like, "Oh yeah, it's fucking cold out there. Come on in." But then at the same time, it's like,
I don't trust nobody. I feel
I
like
ain't letting
I'm paranoid.
nobody in my house,
I'm
man.
paranoid in this area. I'm thinking everything is a setup because I don't put anything past anybody. Everybody's capable of doing something. Even a 90-year-old grandma might be the one to slide you.
Right?
But
Seen
then
that
again,
little old lady from Atlanta in the chair following after what's his name the whole episode.
Yep. Falling after Darius.
Yep.
I mean, but then they also could be the old man from Squid Game and have a bunch of money to give you. So
See,
you might have missed an opportunity.
It ain't even about that for me, man. Kyle might remember this. Back whenever we worked at the place that shall not be named.
Starts with rhymes.
At the pretzel stop shop spot.
Yeah.
it was Patricia's for our listeners who are wondering.
There was that old dude who was just walking around the mall all the time, all by himself, and he just wanted to talk to people. That was his whole thing. He just wanted to come up and socialize. And he came up there during the winter, and I was like, man, you might want to go out and warm up your car, man. We're about to close. He's like, oh, I don't drive a car. I just walk up here. I was like, man, where do you live? And he lived like way like south of the overpass on Rock, and he was in the winter. I was like, man, that's fucked up. I was like, let me give you a ride home. So I gave him a ride home. I did that a couple times, right?
You too nice, Sam. You too nice.
I know, man. I was in high school
activating.
You know what I mean? Like I wasn't thinking. I was just like, this is a little old dude. I don't want to be the reason this man's on the side of the road just booty cheeks up. And so he comes to the mall one day, man, and he's like messing with this thing on his jacket. And he flicked it off. I was like, man, you gotta fly? Like, what? You got a mosquito? He's like, oh no, I got these bed bugs at my house.
Oh God, no.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the last time I ever did anything nice for anybody, man. It's not because I'm an asshole. It's just, nah, fuck that. Fuck all that.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
That's the bad part, man. Motherfuckers with bed bugs will always be that one that just pushes you too far when it comes to just being a nice person.
Yeah, that was it. I was done. Someone's like, yeah, I gotta walk. It's -5 degrees outside. I'd be like, man, I hope you got a good coat.
Jesus.
See, I did that once in my life. Grabbed a lady that was over at the Walgreens at 13th and Woodlawn and basically took her downtown, like Topeka, near St. Francis Hospital. Whole time I'm not even thinking about it. I'm like, man, what the fuck is she even doing all the way over here? Like, that is a long distance to have gotten here in a snowstorm with no car. Buses ain't running.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I thought we got disconnected for a minute. I was wondering. I was like, what happened?
I got a question you can direct more at Sam. Kind of.
What?
So I haven't read into it, being a headline nigga and everything. But I saw something about Elon Musk is talking about how the US is about to go bankrupt and we have to do something about it immediately. Tell us about that, Sam. What's going on with that?
I have been on a sabbatical from reading anything in the news because I needed to take a mental health break. It was getting to be too much, and I still care about it. I don't want to get burnt out. I feel a compulsion to update people on shit and educate. That's why I do what I do on the side. However, I know enough about that to know it's an excuse for him to come in and start slashing the budget of shit that doesn't need to have their budget slashed. Like whenever they were putting out those that bullshit where they were like, why are we putting shrimp on treadmill? We need to defund science. It's like, well, you clearly don't know enough about why we're doing that to make that call. You're just a fucking idiot.
On treadmills?
Yeah, there was a whole thing. And it didn't even cost that much. Like the dude who was leading the experiment, like basically made makeshift treadmills out of supplies that he bought himself to run these shrimp on treadmills because we found that there's a certain protein that gets generated in the shrimp whenever they're under a great amount of stress. And so it's one of the and it has a negative impact on the shrimp, and a big source of our food supply is seafood. Like we do a lot of fishing in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we can find a way to, maybe change our paths for shipments or whatever, you can reduce the stress on sea life, and you'll have less of these, like shrimp or whatever, just dying early. Like it's an important thing to study those proteins and see how they're activated and how it could negatively impact the shrimp under stress.
Huh.
But everyone was just like, we're putting shrimp on treadmill. This is dumb. They don't need to work out. And this and that's
I'm just trying to imagine. It sounds so far-fetched that I can't fully imagine it in my head, truthfully, because I'm like, damn, shrimp getting on treadmills more than I do. That's wild, man.
Them shrimp about to be cut, man.
Right?
But yeah, it's just fear mongering so he can come in and get away with cutting the budget for a bunch of shit that doesn't need its budget cut.
Usual bullshit.
Right.
Ain't that right, Kyle?
Yeah.
I mean, Kyle loves Wichita, man.
Right.
Hella does.
He loves Wichita. He likes Elon Musk. He likes I think I heard him say he loves World War II once as well. Just big proponent of World War II.
I love Yilong Ma. I love him. He loves me. He tells me every day.
Every day, huh?
Yeah. Get on the little TikToks and he gets on there. He says, "Hi, everyone. I'm Yilong Ma." And then he just says about 5 times and just says, "I love you." And I'm like, that's what's up. Thank you, Yilong Ma. That's like the most, yeah, I love you too. Fuck it.
So,
sounds like a good guy.
He's a great guy.
I just wanted to throw this in there just because it's funny.
Go for it.
Did y'all see Andrew Tate looking like Gollum?
No.
Look at the chat real quick.
Wait, where?
And the channel chat.
The other one?
Nah, the one for this channel, right?
I don't see it.
It's in there.
Where is? Oh, I see it here. Oh my God.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Bro, that hairline ain't receding. It ain't retreating. That motherfucker is gone.
Dude, man. That's supposed to be the alpha male fucking, like the pinnacle of masculinity kind of dude.
Bro, he looking
like that.
rough.
He look like that. Like that's your man right there. Don't make no sense.
What happened to him?
I don't know. Ain't he still in prison?
I thought he got out because they thought he was gonna die in there.
Damn it.
You be looking at these bitches calling them my precious.
For real?
Right?
I'm gonna get this Bugatti, yes.
Technical respect, women. No objects. Oh, my precious.
That shit was on point.
That was great.
Gotta love the Smeagol, man.
That was great.
Yeah, we just learned something today. Tim can do Smeagol like to a T. Goddamn.
One of the few ones that I can pop off with.
Pop off and show niggas.
Right. Speaking of showing niggas, I know you are even more excited because we're a little over a month out from new Monster Hunter, Alex.
Yeah, I'm happy for it, but I only know one other person that's gonna be playing it.
Hey, I got you, buddy.
Yeah, appreciate it.
It's on.
We gonna slay some monsters, right?
That's right. In between my Marvel rivaling, I'll definitely be getting onto that.
Hey, that's fine. I really, I played the last one pretty much solo. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one if it's the if ain't nobody else hopping on, but it's whatever.
I ain't buying no more new games until GTA 6.
So you don't wait 2 years,
right?
But this month, WWE 2K25.
Damn.
Well, it's gonna get announced, but I guess I'll have to buy that for my son.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, for your son.
Wink.
Man, he's played them more than I have the last 2 games.
We gonna have to come over there and install some Kyle-proof locks on it, so then only Pharaoh can get on.
Right.
If it keeps him occupied, I'm all with it.
Next time he comes over, I'm gonna be like, Pharaoh, make your dad's character the women's heavyweight champion of the world.
You can't give male superstars female titles.
Why not? It's 2025, bro.
Because it's not TNA janky wrestling where anybody can fight for any title.
Damn. We did that to my cousin back in the day. We made him the women's champion, and his special was kissing people.
It's so stupid.
See? And you wonder why.
Right?
Wait, wonder why what?
Right?
Oh, no, man. There still hasn't been a better wrestling game than No Mercy. Bar none, hands down.
It's not
That's
true.
the game I did it on.
Greatest
What about-
wrestling game.
What about Here Comes the Pain?
Diggity.
Alex hasn't played a wrestling game since No Mercy, so that's all.
Actually, I have because I was beating y'all ass in the last one.
That's what you
You remember
said.
a couple of months ago? He don't remember because he got his ass beat so bad. Why should I have his memory?
Was it
Oh,
WCW
damn.
Revenge?
I don't even remember which one it was.
I think Here Comes the Pain was good, man. SmackDown versus Raw 2008 was good.
I will say it's a new era in wrestling when it comes to WWE. Them being on Netflix it's quite interesting. I'm curious how it's going to pan out.
Okay, I was wondering if they started that yet.
Yep,
Yeah.
yesterday was their first episode on Netflix, and it was pretty cool.
That's cute.
Is one of the Paul brothers a wrestler? Or is that just like an occasional
Logan
thing he
Paul.
does?
Logan Paul, he actually cut a video package promo saying how he's going to do it full time, even though he was on his podcast talking about how he's retired and he's a dad now. But now he's talking about doing it full time. So
Man, how about
see
he
how that works?
puts up the fucking title for a third time before he decides to leave?
Oh, he's
Motherfucker's
not
only
champion
defended it
anymore.
twice.
He's not champion no more.
What happened? Where'd it go?
LA Knight
Hell, hey,
LA
Knight.
Knight. Oh,
and
yeah.
LA
Yeah.
Knight
I missed
doesn't
that.
even have it no more.
That's cute. He came in, had the title for like 3 days, and left.
No, Logan Paul had it for a minute.
Yeah.
He was once
even
the
worse.
longest reigning champion.
See, this is why I can't get with wrestling. It's just,
It's performance arts.
I mean, but it's always been. It's just like, okay, now you got fucking. I mean, I guess they had Trump in there. Never mind. It's always been.
That shit
Donald-
was great.
The Battle of the Billionaires.
Yeah.
He is a WWE Hall of Famer.
Or whenever they first started doing the guest general managers and Trump dropped money from the ceiling.
Yep, with his face on it.
I hate it. This has been going on since before Harambe.
Dog. I don't know. I'm excited for it. My son and I watched it all the way through last night. It was a fun time, and I'm
Yeah.
excited to where the future holds.
I mean, that's good. That's good that's like y'all little bonding time too. Honestly, that's the
Right.
kind of stuff I do love. Because I remember like my dad, he didn't give a shit about wrestling. But when they had one of them house shows, he didn't even say where we were going. And then we end up at the Kansas Coliseum and it's
That's
a
what's
fucking
up.
wrestling show. That shit
Yeah.
was dope.
Yep.
So, it's good.
Y'all ever seen the Wrestling Little People?
Yes.
Always a good time.
I want to take Pharaoh to that, but I don't also know how to explain that to him either.
What, the Little People wrestling?
I'm gonna think he's gonna think he can get in the ring and wrestle. I'm like, no,
You can.
those are full adults, Pharaoh.
Define
Go
full.
toe to toe.
It's
yeah.
crazy. I learned recently that with the little people in movies now, they're doing way more CGI of little people in movies than actually actors because many of them find it demeaning now.
Really?
Ain't got no more Vern Troyers in this world, man, that are like him and Peter Dinklage, like, yeah, I'll take that money.
Have you seen Wicked?
I've seen Wicked. They were like,
Yeah,
this is a
Wicked,
munchkin. I'm like,
Wicked,
bro, he
Wicked,
like
Wicked.
5'6". He is not a
Yeah,
munchkin.
the Munchkins were the size of Alex.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not a little
Why you
person.
gotta use Alex as a reference?
Because he's the only one I
That's
know
Kyle.
that
He was-
size.
Yeah, he was just trying. That's all.
You got a drill.
Nah, these
Yeah.
ain't munchkins. Ain't nothing munchy about them.
They weren't Munchkins, and I think people were just like, oh, okay, they're not Munchkins, but no one said anything because it was Ariana Grande's boyfriend or whatever. So whatever.
I did hear that that's her boyfriend.
Man,
She don't need no boyfriend.
You
She
need to
be
break that
hopping,
off,
boy.
man.
It's gonna break itself off.
But they did have Peter Dinklage in the movie, though. That's the funny thing. He played the goat.
Was he the goat? I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
See, my kids were watching Wicked again today, and just nothing but questions about that show. Like it's still just crazy how the instant he saw his kid was green was like, nah, get it out of here, cuh. Like, nah, I want that.
She was creeping.
Yup. Fucking, and I swear, Jeff Goldblum, Hollywood does not hire Jeff Goldblum to play people. They hire Jeff Goldblum to play Jeff Goldblum. Like that man is like not Robert Downey. He is like if George Clooney and Jim Carrey had a baby.
That's a perfect
How many
description.
people?
Holy shit.
I wonder how many people he's like seduced.
Dang.
Actually had relations with. Yeah, that guy has riz.
And it's the weirdest kind of charisma too.
Yeah,
He's definitely on the spectrum with his riz. Like, oh, just be sitting there talking like dandelions. Don't you love dandelions? I love dandelions, and the color yellow. It's just, woo, man. I wish I had a yellow car. It's like, all right, Jeff, but women eat that shit up with him for some reason.
mm-hmm.
And he makes the silliest noises, man. He'll be talking about something. It'll be like fucking chicken strips, Becky. Oh, and then you get the and then strips. And then you bite into it, and it's just it's like, what are you doing?
Hey,
That's
I just bought some
exactly
chicken
him.
strips based off of that.
Don't you know that that Kendrick song is the beat is partially Jeff Goldblum? That bing boom bop bop boom bop bam. I'm sure that was him.
Shit. Jesus.
Damn. Skip Bayless sued on 14 counts of sexual battery. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's
I
a new
believe
Vince McMahon.
Please
I
get him
believe
out of
that
here.
shit.
I do not like
Yep.
Skip Bayless. He is so
That-
annoying, man.
Did that just come out? Is that
Let's-
breaking
Yeah.
news? Is that
Yeah.
you heard it first?
It's
on the
bigger
fifth.
than that.
Nah,
It's
it's
to
been
multiple
posted.
people.
That's crazy. I never would have guessed.
Somewhere right now, Shannon Sharp going, Skip! Come on, Skip! You better than that, Skip!
Yeah. What if he had him on what if he had him on Club Shark though?
Bring him on Club Shake Shake. Skip, come on. Is it true, Skip? Bring him to the studio, Skip.
Sounds just like him.
We learned two things about Tim today.
Yeah.
Bro, Shannon Sharp is hilarious and a dog. He like, you didn't throw no pussy my way, Skip. Fuck up, Skip.
You know, this nigga don't watch he watch that shit so much. He even got the lisp down.
Dude, his
I
list
heard-
is the funniest.
Is it true that he's the same person that paid someone 1.5 million for some cootie cat?
Yeah,
Cool.
it looks like it.
Allegedly.
1.5 million?
I thought it was 1.7, but
1.5.
who's counting?
Yay, for
I mean,
some
At that
cootie
point, it's too
cat?
much. Regardless.
This will be the one and only time we will ever get Skip Bayless
Hey,
to
she
apologize
turned
for
it down,
something.
so
She turned it down.
yeah.
You know how many years you got to work to make 1.7 million?
How many years of therapy you need to get over the
Well, she
fact
about
that
to-
you just
she
fucked
about to
Skip
make-
Bayless?
She about to make more than 1.7. She win this.
Right? Nah, she probably used to
1.5,
get
1.7.
fried out.
There's girls out here fucking
It's
for
flew
free.
out,
Dude, you know what? You're right. You're right.
as the whole Jays would say. But anyway,
Even if
Nah,
I had that type of money, I wouldn't pay that much for some cootie cat.
not even a little bit.
That's not worth it. It's not. For one night?
One night
That's
Yeah,
what
it's gonna be-
Maybe not even a night?
for 5 minutes?
Wait,
right.
5 minutes.
That's being generous. Unless I have me some Dubby energy.
And Blue Chew, I like to mix them together.
Yo, that'd be a dang. That's like that's the equivalent of like Diet Coke. Nah, Diet Coke and Mentos.
Ooh. Your dick just blows up if you do that.
Yeah, not in a good way.
Dubby sprays everywhere.
Where we at on time, Alex?
It's about time to get on out of here, actually.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry, so you won't like it when I'm hungry.
Going to Golden Chicks. About to get you some chicken and cockroaches.
About to make some golden chicks, if you know what I mean, fellas.
There was chicken and cock. And then the roach came 5 minutes after.
But hey, guys.
This biscuit extra crunchy.
I was like, what kind of delicacy you eating over there?
We All Points Podcast is on the road to 1,000 subscribers.
1K.
I know we set the bar low, but hey, we got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this and you have not subscribed, please go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Tell your friends to go subscribe. If you already subscribed, tell your friends to go subscribe. We're trying to get that bronze play button, y'all.
Right?
That's
We want
right.
1,000 subscribers because once you hit 1,000, the sky's the limit.
It's only up from there.
Exactly. So
Anything is possible.
exactly. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook. Check out our Instagram. TikTok's still a thing for now.
We'll see. We'll see in a couple of weeks.
I'm gonna try to get some TikToks up. But and leave comments. You guys watch our videos. I see the numbers. You guys watch our videos, but you're not commenting. Say something about us.
We
Interact
just,
with us.
We should just in the middle of the recording be like, leave a comment, motherfucker. You know, something like
I mean,
that, right?
every other YouTuber does it.
I know.
And don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't already. Hit it with your wee-wee.
Smash that like button, or Kyle's gonna smash your wife's button.
I was gonna say wiener and wee-wee. But smash that like button.
With your weedy.
We don't care. If you don't have one, then just, munch your crotch against it.
Dude, next time your parents ask you to help set up Bluetooth on their phone, like and subscribe for them too. I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
They
Just
don't
go to
listen.
their YouTube. Let's mess up their algorithm.
That's right.
We're on the road to 1,000, and we can only get there with your help.
Your help.
It's not
That's
asking for a lot. It's only free. Free to do.
We'll throw in a free punch zone.
And also check out our Patreon. We have exclusive videos on there. There's a video on our Patreon. If you subscribe, we freestyle. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. The freestyles get a little racy, and it might even get us canceled.
Maybe.
But you can only hear it on our Patreon.
That's right. You can only pay us to cancel us.
Exactly. So I'm just saying, it gets a little racy, but it's all jokes. And the only way to hear it is if you go to our patreon.com/All Points Podcast.
And if you got a product you trying to push and you want us to promote it, don't send it to us because we ain't gonna do it unless it's W Energy.
No, you can send it to us. We'll give us our honest review.
Yeah, especially.
And you can also send questions.
Right?
All Points
Especially if
questions.
it's blue chew.
All Points
Blue
questions
Chew.
at gmail.com. Send us questions.
Well, with that, I think it's about time for us to get on out of here.
If Jonathan was here, he'd be like, man, that was the longest ramble.
Hey,
Oh my God.
The thing is, we gotta
Jonathan's spirit is like overtaking me right now.
We gotta keep saying it, and I hate saying it at the end of the show. We need to say it at the beginning of the show because no one's makes it this far.
Yeah, they do. I make it this far.
Right.
And with that, we're gonna get on out of here. I go by the name of A2.
Midwest.
Tim the Chat Man.
This is Kyle.
This
And
is,
we.
oh,
Oh wow!
I was breaking
No. This is your fault. Every time you just be making some
season is
noise, you just be like,
I thought hurricane season was over.
all right, whatever. Go ahead.
And we
are
out of here.
Peace.